I'm doing A-okay.
What's the deal with the swords?
I'm sorry, what?
People have seen you on set, swashbuckling,
For the North!
chopping at things. Yeah, it's a little concerning.
What's up, ladies? I don't know what you're talking about.
Nick Jonas is one of the most renowned names in the American pop industry. The sensation that Nick and his brothers created in the field of music was out of this world, and they now seem to have a huge fan base. While we have always seen Nick Jonas as a singer and an actor,
Man. Oh, what are you doing?
Why does everybody keep doing that?
Sorry, we're just doing our part as activity directors.
What's the activity today?
Wakeboarding.
here's a video that gives a sneak peek into the lifestyle and net worth of this self-made star. Brace yourself for a quick tour into Nick Jonas's life. Number 6. Who is Nick Jonas? Born on September 16, 1992, in Dallas, Texas, Nick Jerry Jonas is a renowned American singer, actor, and songwriter.
I know artists who can write songs.
I think I've submitted songs for you that you turned down.
What? Have you?
Oh, that's why I blocked you.
His nicknames include Nick, NJ, Mr. President, and Nick J. Nick has been actively working on various projects since the year 2000. He began his acting career when he was as young as 7. Nick is an extraordinary performer in the field of pop, pop rock, and R&B music. He is known for his expertise in vocals, keyboard, piano, guitar, percussion, and bass. Nick, along with his older brothers under the name Jonas Brothers, has released several albums. He's also worked in many famous television series and movies. He is associated with labels like Walt Disney, Columbia Records, Hollywood Records, Island Records, and Safe House. He owns a website that goes by the name www.nickjonas.com, where people get to see more of this young rock star. Fun fact: Nick's favorite foods are popcorn, sushi, steak, and cotton candy flavored ice cream. Number 5. Early life of Jonas. Nick Jonas happens to be the third son of Denise and Paul Kevin Jonas. Joe and Kevin, who are part of the Jonas Brothers band, are Nick's older brothers, and Frankie happens to be his younger brother. Nick's dad is a musician and former minister at the Assemblies of God Church, and his mother is a former sign language teacher and singer. Nick mostly grew up in New Jersey and was homeschooled.
I wrote star and wow on my notepad here.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. So you could remember?
So you remember. I was homeschooled.
He was 6 years old when he was referred to a professional business manager during his visit to the barbershop with his mother. Number 4. Milestones in Nick's career. In the year 2002, Nick debuted his solo song and was greatly appreciated and recognized by Columbia Records. Eventually, Nick formed a band named Jonas Brothers with his older brothers Kevin and Joe. In the year 2006, this group released their first album, It's About Time, under Columbia Records. In 2007, the Jonas Brothers moved themselves out from Columbia Records and collaborated with the Hollywood Records, where they released their second album, and this album created a breakthrough in the history of American pop. It was during this time that the band became extremely popular and started appearing on the Disney Channel. Nick Jonas came to have a huge fan following and network. The Jonas Brothers then appeared in one of the famous musical television films called Camp Rock in the year 2008 and its sequel, Camp Rock 2, in the year 2010. They also made 2 of their series called Jonas Brothers: The Living Dream and Jonas during the year 2008 to 2010. Also during the year 2008, Nick and his brothers released their third album, A Little Bit Longer, which attained huge commercial success. The lead single of this third album, Burnin' Up, made a place in the top 5 of the Billboard Hot 100 list. They made their fourth album, Lines, Vines, and Trying Times, in the year 2009 and then took a break. In 2010, Nick created a new band with the name Nick Jonas and the Administration, released a new album, and after this, Nick moved on to acting, where he played a recurring role in the television series called Smash. However, in the year 2013, the band got separated, and in 2014, Nick released his second solo with Island Records and released it under the name Nick Jonas. Nick then partnered with Hollywood Records and Island Records to establish Safe House Records. He then worked on his third studio album, Last Year Was Complicated, in the year 2016, and again made his way to the number 2 position on the Billboard chart. Nick also won the Songwriters Hall of Fame's Hal David Starlight Award in the year 2016, and this was indeed a great recognition of his talent. In 2017, he became part of the highest grosser movie, Jumanji. Later in 2019, the Jonas Brothers reunited and released the album Happiness Begins. Spaceman was Nick's third solo studio album, which also happens to be his recent release. Number 3. Nick's love life. Nick's dating life has been quite interesting. His dating timelines have shown him romancing with stars like Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, and his wife Priyanka Chopra. During his teenage years, Nick had a love triangle with Miley Cyrus and Selena Gomez. Nick met Miley at a charity event in 2006, after which they started dating each other.
We're such big fans.
We love your music.
You're pretty. Pretty good with the singing and the dancing that you do. Wow, you're pretty. Nice save.
Miley brought the Jonas Brothers in an opening act of her Best of the World tours in 2007. However, after this, the couple separated. Even after the breakup, the couple was seen sharing a healthy workspace. After parting ways with Miley Cyrus, Nick was seen with yet another Disney co-star of his, Selena Gomez. This was in the year 2008, and Selena also appeared on the Jonas Brothers' Burnin' Up album the same year. However, this did not last long, and eventually these two Disney darlings parted ways in 2009. Selena had also mentioned to a magazine that it was a love triangle between Nick, Miley, and herself, as both Miley and herself liked Nick almost during the same years. Nick also had a short-term relationship with an Australian singer, Delta Goodrem. This had just lasted for 10 months. His next relationship was with Olivia Culp, who is a former Miss Universe. This was during the year 2013. He also appeared to cast her in his album Jealous, however, the pair split during the year 2015. He then moved on to date Kendall Jenner, Kate Hudson, Lily Collins, his Jumanji co-star, and Georgia Fowler before finding Priyanka Chopra, who he is happily married to now. Nick and Priyanka met at the Met Gala at 2017, after which they dated for 2 months and then were engaged for 4 months before getting married in December 2018. Number 2. Lifestyle of Nick Jonas. Nick and Priyanka are currently living in a $20 million mansion spread over a 3-acre land in the most luxurious neighborhood of LA. The beauty of this place is that it is surrounded by nature and mountains all around. It is so magnificent with every corner facing the mountains around. The mansion also has an infinity pool with comfortable couches in the center of it. Also, the mansion has been designed to have some intimate dining areas. Nick has always had a huge craze for cars, and his car collection comprises the 1968 Ford Mustang, Chevrolet Camaro, Fisker Karma, Dodge Challenger RT, 1964 Thunderbird, BMW 5 Series, and Honda Civic hatchback. Nick's wardrobe has been one of the most sought after. Also, he is capable of pulling off any look with ease. Be it athleisure staples or casuals, he makes sure to make everything he wears a trend. He also made bright pants and checkered shirts a trend recently. And now he is seen adapting to couple dressing with Priyanka Chopra, and it has been a retreat for their fans. Nick also has a collection of almost all classy breeds of dogs. Nick is photographed with his dogs multiple times, and this shows how much he loves pets. Number 1. Nick Jonas's net worth. Nick's net worth as of today is $50 million. This includes the money he has been making from his solo albums, his band and their assignments, the television series, movies, and also from his production house. He also endorses many brands, and there is a good inflow of money from there as well. Adding on to this is also the net worth that his wife Priyanka Chopra carries. Nick happens to be one of the youngest stars to hold such a huge net worth, and this seems to be growing with each passing day. So this was a brief insight into Nick Jonas's life and his lifestyle. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If yes, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, press the bell icon to get notified about all our upcoming videos.